This seems totally crazy, but it works perfectly. Now, these are made in East Germany, the Domiplan. Yeah. East Germans. Schweinhund. Not so hot. Actually, the bokeh off of these is incredible. So I remove the rear element. And these are all, I've got two of these with broken apertures. Two of them. This one's full of fungus, however. Um, these are actually put together and not meant to be taken apart. These were kind of like the McDonald's burgers of lenses back in the day. Very cheap. And the apertures always break. So how do you fix that? If I can't get in there to take it apart, kind of useless. There's a little trick I learned ages ago. Yeah, I see. There we go. Some black Testra's paint. You're gonna think, oh, well, that's half-ass. Oh, yeah, but it works perfectly. Once it's dry, so I'll put it back together. I actually have a painted aperture. Now, who would want a painted aperture on a lens? Well, used to have drop-in apertures, still do on some of the Russian lenses. This lens, wide open, not so hot. This lens is stopped down, not so hot. The only place to use this lens is about a f3.5. I know what the size of the aperture is at about f4, f3.5, so all I have to do is know how much is blocked off. The aperture is right near the base, the broken aperture, near the base of the rear element anyway, so yes, this will work perfectly. I've done it before. So just wait for it to dry, and it's like, well, it's not perfectly circular. Do you know what difference that makes? When we're talking about a 6-bladed aperture, that's not circular either. I mean, you know what I'm talking about? Octagon. Yeah. Yeah, I know octagon is 8. Yeah, octopus, yeah. So, yeah, it's a painted on aperture. It works perfectly. No one would ever notice it. And the lens will work fine. So now this thing, which is a useless turd muffin, optically is perfectly clear. This thing, which is worthless junk, can now find new life with its and it's only good at one aperture anyway. So, who gives a damn? What the hell do you need apertures for on a lens that is useless at all but one aperture? You feel me? Yeah, I know you've never seen that before, and it does work perfectly. Thanks, bye.